Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. This defense for the Cards, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw, Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On fourth down, Watson. He's got him in, complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There is, and for guys on defense, they've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
First down, it's Watson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. 30, the 20, 10. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense...
My D lineman just caught an 80-yard strip pick 6.
Between these units.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A fairly short kick from the 14. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A very solid gain of 27. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Watson. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's when you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Touchdown! Tyler Lockett with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. In motion left is Watkins. On 1st and 10, Watson. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Cardinals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Well, Brand, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Just where you want on a first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Brady. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. A first down carry by Elliott. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Brady. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. Evan Ingram, 39 yards. And the Cardinals take a 3-touchdown lead. Zerline good with the PAT. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17 and beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just scared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Watson. And this one is incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Watson on 1st down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Derwin James with a pick. And the Cards are going to have the football here at their own 45-yard line. Well, CD,
I'm going crazy right now.
Spreading the ball around in this game. I don't think you went to the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half.
League game.
Several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing
the one with Kane and them, Dante.
An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to.
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one's going to be over by halftime.
And since you already pictured John, she's saying it. I'm co-signing the early because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a throw here to his running back. And some room to run now. Jaguars. Quez Watkins, 85 yards. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now Brady. Left side complete to Lockett. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Brady. And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Cards continue to pull away here this first half.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Zerline connects on the extra point, and a round is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2nd and 5 now. Watson. And that is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. To throw is Watson. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. go on fourth. Watson. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Throw out wide to Walker. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Now Watson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Bobby McCain. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 41. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Going deep for Hopkins. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Jagsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime.
This nigga had Tariq Woolen, and I found out the hard way.
You do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard.
Nigga was moving.
More on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
He was moving.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played,
he was gone. I thought I threw it to him.
Drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The final shot before the break, Watson. This one goes underneath to Walker. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Returning right back to Lockett. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or a man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard.
Cover, cover! Don't bandit!
Brady now to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So
About to run a read option with Tom Brady. See what happens.
On this drive, might have to start digging in for second-half blowout material.
Aaron Rodgers can move.
He's got it to the 40.
I had to give it.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read,
he was able to make the play.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. From the shotgun, a give to
I bet it feels so good to say that to somebody else.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the
You've
ball
had the
this
worst
drive,
mics.
not as much running it as we just saw once again on that
Your
last
shit sound like
play. Stopped after
sandpaper.
a very short gain, but I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. He targets Ingram for another grab. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Nasty, fart ass, shit ass, butt ass nigga, bro.
So that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
From the 17, Brady. It's complete to Hopkins.
My nigga on the donut hiatus.
But he does reach the 5. Throwing now is Brady. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Jaguars force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Out of the gun, Watson. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 4th down, Watson. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Cards force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They start on the ground with Elliott. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. On 2nd and 9, Brady. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards. Now this one, probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
Throwing on first down is Brady. That one complete to Elliott. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Back to Elliott, and he's got him again. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second and a couple. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce.
Keep talking, that nigga gonna sit on you.
Last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Elliott is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. No CD. There didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Fielded right around the 8. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And brought down, but not before.
Crazy lifestyle.
25. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Trying the left side with Walker. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Sticking with Walker on second down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Watson now to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Watson. And his throw here is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Watson's throw pulled in by Milton. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Faking the give. Now Watson. He's going to go up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. And that is incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch it.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. 10th carry now for Elliott. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Brady going to look to throw.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
And here's Ryan right now.
Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. And they will take a knee here. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this will be a, shall we say, a rather optimistic try here. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. And they will remain well behind. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up.